We're going to take a look at creating virtual meetings today. So specifically, we'll look at Google Meet. So to access that, it's just meet.google.com, or I can click on this link and it opens up a window. Here, I'm just going to generate a new meeting. If I had a code to join a meeting, I could enter it there, but I'll just make a new meeting. Note that I could schedule one for later, put it in my Google Calendar, but I'm just going to start a meeting for right now. I used this last year. I purchased a home during COVID, and wait times on for banks to speak to mortgages and insurance companies was very long. Typically, it was over an hour wait. So I used Google Meet. I recorded everything, and then it was sometimes like it was an hour, over an hour before I'd actually get through to a representative. But the great thing was it was on my computer. I was just doing something else on another tab in my browser. So I could continue to work. That hour didn't really bother me. And then everything was recorded so that I had proof of things. I've used that for my internet. I had a discrepancy between what one service provider offered and what actually happened. So I was able to use that recording as proof. So in order to record, so that's our first task, I'm just going to go under More Options, and I'm going to say Record Meeting. Record your video call. When recording is finished, it will be saved in the organizer's Meet Recordings folder on Google Drive. So later we'll go to Google Drive and this video recording will be there. So I'm going to start my recording. And then it's letting us know that we should be letting people know that we're recording the conversation. Recording a meeting without the consent of all participants may be illegal and actionable. You should obtain consent to record this meeting from all participants, including external guests and guests who join late. So the nice thing is that once this is recording, if someone comes to join your meeting, it will say the meeting's being recorded. But the other thing is, from what I've read, it seems as though it may not be illegal if it's used for personal reasons, as opposed to publishing something on the internet. But it's a good idea to let people know. So I'm going to say start. And now let's imagine that you want, in fact, I purchased a cottage was the purchase I made, and I purchased it with friends. And so I wanted my friend to be able to participate in the insurance call. So I shared this dial-in number for her, and she was able to then join the meeting. So I'm going to demonstrate how it would work. I'm going to, my cell phone doesn't work in the building. I'm going to dial in with the landline. 9 to get an outside line, and this unique number is 1-443-426-3159. So yeah, I'm just going to be asking you to dial in with a phone number. I'm not sure if I can do it. I enter the meeting pin followed by the pound key. So the meeting pin is 180-971-036 pound. So that's like the password. Thank you. You're joining the call with another person. Your call was being recorded. So that's what it said to me. So here we see that someone else can be participating in our meeting. They can just call in. I'll hang up for now, but that's how that part's done. We can also, if you're having a meeting, you may want to share some documents. And so you can share your screen. So down here, just like I can mute myself, I can turn on or off video. I'm not sure if I can turn on my video right now because I'm actually recording using another program using Loom. So there might be a conflict between cameras, but I'll try it. So I'm not sure what will happen. I'm not sure if the camera can be, it won't work because my camera is already being used up here. I can put in closed captions. So it will start recognizing my words. And isn't that amazing? So if someone is hard of hearing, this allows the conversation to be written for them. I find that incredible. What a cool feature. If someone's in the meeting, they can raise their hand if they don't want to interject. And this is the part that I can share my screen. So I can present now. I can either choose my entire window, my entire screen, which means I'll get my video in the video, a specific window or a specific tab. So let's imagine I want to share this Java project tutorial. So I'll say share a tab. I'm going to choose the Java project tutorial and I'll share that. And so this is now what's being shared inside of the meeting. It's switched to that tab. And even though, I'll just pause that. If I come back to my meeting now, I think I'll see inside, can't share your screen. It may also have, because I'm recording this, there may be some difficulty with that sharing. But that should work for you now. I'll try it one more time just in case. I'll share a window. So let me share the this window here. Actually, this is the article on Customer Reports 3. So it referenced an article of someone who recorded the conversation about trying to get a cell phone plan.
Create, manage, and grow your business with Wix.com. Your website is the core of your business. That's why you need a fully maintained platform where security and performance are taken care of for you, so you can focus on growing and scaling your business. Monetize your content.
The idea is that once you're sharing,
create new revenue streams, and generate more sales.
This would now be sharing the information.
Drive traffic and promote your brand with advanced marketing tools. Launch Facebook and Instagram ads to reach the right people.
My computer's slow. I have too many things open. That Java video finally started playing. So I will, to stop sharing, I click on that and I say stop presenting. So now the screen is no longer being shared. All right, so we're close to everything that we need to be able to do. We've created a meeting. We've recorded the meeting. We used a phone number to dial in. I've shared my screen with the meeting, but now I want to dial out. So this is how I might call the bank or call the insurance company. So I come back here, and now I can say add others. So this is where you could send email invitations, but I can also call a phone number. So the number I'm going to call is my bank, TD Canada Trust, 1-866-222-3456. I say call. No, I don't care what number you call.
If you're having issues logging into EasyWeb or the mobile app, you can always reset your password by simply selecting I forgot my password and follow the instructions.
To enjoy the benefits of telephone banking, enter your access card number and phone code when prompted. If you need a moment to locate your card, press the pound key.
Call a number. You can call your own number, call CRA,
if you don't have one, press 2.
Canada Revenue Agency, your bank, call whatever number you want. Just to
have access to our self-service options, enter your access card number and when prompted, enter your phone code. If you need some time, press the pound key.
Negotiations or something like that. So at this point, I will hang up that number. And the last thing will be to end the meeting. Now, I'm not able to end the meeting if the recording is still going on. So you'll see here, it says stop recording. Now, I may have already closed that. Typically, I probably would have. So if I had that closed, what would I do now? I would come back to these 3 dots and say stop recording. Oops. Stop recording. And it comes over, it's being recorded, and I have to say stop recording. The recording will be saved in John Holmes' Google Drive, so I stop recording. And now to end the meeting, I'm just going to say hang up, but there's 2 options that are there. I can just leave the call. So if I had generated a meeting and then I had 2 other people that were on and I wanted to leave, I could say, you guys can stay in the meeting and keep talking. I'm just going to leave. Or I can end the call and then everyone is booted out of the meeting. So I'm just going to end this because I'm done with it. Perfect. And then they've said that the meeting will appear in Google Drive. So if I go to drive.google.com, there will be a folder will appear, and I think it's called Meet Recordings. There it is. So if I open up Meet Recordings, now this may take maybe the length of the meeting. So if my meeting was about 5 minutes long, it might take about 5 minutes for that meeting recording to appear. If I open that up, so you can see I created some tests there. So those are meetings that are there. And you will also get an email saying that your meet recording is now finished processing. So your final task will be to click on a meeting. If I right click on it, I can share it. If I say get link, it'll say, well, you just want to get the link because you also want to share it, right? So you're going to, only people added with this link can see, or you can change that, say anyone with the link. So once I've changed that to anyone with the link, I can copy that link and then paste that in the assignment in D2L. All right, and that will be a recording of the meeting. I'll be able to watch that meeting and see that, well, obviously you started it if you're able to record it, that someone has called in, probably you, that you have called out, and that you have been able to share your screen. Play around with it. It can be quite useful, and certainly in today's world, knowing how to run virtual meetings is an important step. Hope this helps. If there's any questions, please let me know. Oh, and you also obviously have to say done at the end for that to take effect.